Hi, lovelies. I'm Arielle, and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your weekly reading for March 27th through April 2nd of 2017. Happy new moon in Aries to all of you. We are in the astrological new year, so very, very exciting. The time is right for fresh starts and new beginnings, and um, really planning your figuring out what is the larger goal and how can you get there. First, I just want to say I've had such a great weekend. To any of you who were there with me as well, the ISF, which is known as the International Spiritualist Federation, came to my area over the weekend. So, for all day Friday, all day Saturday, I was doing a workshop with a fantastic medium. His name is Richard Scholler on enhancing my mediumship. So I was with several other students, and it was just a fabulous weekend. There was also a trance mediumship class going on with trance medium Robin Hodson. So if you want to check them out, Richard Scholler, Robin Hodson, the ISF, which is the International Spiritualist Federation, to see when they may be coming to your area. This was their first USA event. What else they have going on? They'll be going to Scotland in August for a week long training in different aspects of mediumship. So if you're interested, be sure to give them a check out, give them a Google. Alrighty. And newsletter will be out on Sunday, April 2nd. This week, March 29th, I have my What's a Spirit Animal? Meeting One of Your Animal Totems workshop going on in Columbia, Maryland. And I think that is it by way of announcement. Alrighty, so I ask everyone to take a deep breath with me in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more in through your nose and out through your mouth. And settle in. We call in everyone's angels, their guides, their ancestors, their loved ones in spirit to be here with us, to give us a message for our best and our highest good for the week of March 27th through April 2nd. This week I will be using the Tarot Apocalypsis as well as the Magdalene Oracle. There's one. There's another. Oh, there's two more. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Okay. All right. Now I'm curious as to what the shadow card is. Okay. Alrighty. So the first card we have this week is Justice. Okay. Justice. So we're talking about karma. We're talking about balance. We're talking about leveling the scales. I think it's appropriate since from this new moon in Aries, it will be a full moon in the sign of Libra. So balancing the scales, making sure that your life is even keel and in balance, and you're not giving too much here and not enough there, and or not saving enough for you. Keeping a balance between your head and your heart, because we have the goddess Ma'at here. So is your heart as light as a feather? What is weighing us down this week, and how can we lift ourselves up, take some weight off of our shoulders, bringing more balance into our life? Is it taking a rest? Is it going for a walk outside? Is it going on a vacation? Or even if that it's a mini vacation where you just curl up in your room, shut off, shut the world out for a minute and just read for an hour, or focus on your spiritual growth and development, bringing more balance into your life this week will be of utmost importance. Again, it could also be, we could have some karmic things happening for us this week, or for some of you, it could even have to do with things related to law or court cases and things of that nature. Okay. I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but to me, justice is also about the court system, the legal system. Okay. And then we have two cards. And I haven't done reversals in a while, but I do in my private readings, but in weekly readings, I tend not to, but I'm going to roll with it this week. And the first card we have is the Three of Cups, but the Three of Cups is reversed. So to me, this is, okay, we've been doing, A lot of things. It could either be that we're hanging out too much with our friends and partying too much and going out too much and not spending enough time for ourselves. Or it could be that some of us may have isolated ourselves and Spirit is trying to get the message across. Go out there, be your best self, have fun, reconnect with the people in your life that matter to you, the people that you love, the people you can really let your hair down with. Take off the mask and just be you, your best self with people who you don't have to hide who you are from. Um, and maybe trying to invite some more of those people into your life, get to know them better. So that's what I would say for that card for this week. And then the next card we have reversed is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is about expansion and about looking outside of yourself. I feel like this is not so much a week of expansion, it's about balancing what we already have and figuring out how to make all of the little chess pieces we have moving work in an efficient fashion and flow nicely together. Also, with this, I feel like, again, with the Three of Cups reversed and the Three of Wands reversed, it's that balance. So maybe we've been doing a lot of looking outside of ourselves for validation or for um, determining how successful we are or to have fun and to relieve stress and all those things. I feel like Spirit is telling us to come back to self this week, come back to you, come back to center. And in doing so, I really believe that will help to level the scales, bring more balance, figuring out where you're out of balance in your life. Because sometimes we don't always know. We just feel uncomfortable or sense something is off or we're extremely tired and we just can't figure out what's going on. So, really leveling the scales, bringing more balance. I think, especially, it's funny we're talking about balance. We have the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands, both threes, right? So, that balance, that equality. And then as the shadow card this week, we have the Six of Wands, but the Six of Wands is reversed. The Six of Wands is about celebration and victory. What this is saying, I feel like to get to the celebration and victory we're looking for, this week isn't, I don't feel like this week is going to be a week of necessarily huge accomplishments. And not in a bad way. Not in a bad way, but I feel like the scales have to, again, the scales have to be leveled. Um, Karma, again, it very much feels like. But I feel like with the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands reversed, we are in preparation for an upright Six of Wands to come. So we have to come within to figure out where there's an imbalance, and then how can we implement what needs to be changed, whether that's inside of us or outside of us, to get us back to this victory point. If that makes sense. Alrighty, and then let's get a card from the Magdalene Oracle. Thank you. And we have Illumination. Okay, so to me, and I'm paying in particular attention to the third eye, right? Because it's illuminated in the center of her forehead. To me, this is really focusing on how to bring that balance back and level the scales will be very illuminating for some of us. Some of us may have some revelations this week. Even in regards to your manifesting, if you're doing any new moon manifesting, maybe you should focus on how to incorporate more balance into your life because the full moon will be in Libra again. The scales. Okay, so and Aries is about action, that first step. So what first step can you take to level the scales and allowing that to bring some illumination and awareness to you? I also feel with this, again, third eye chakra, crown chakra, keeping it clear. And I want to say keeping it calm as well, keeping your energy calm, not allowing all this swirling mess to go on that some of us may have been experiencing as of late. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your weekly reading from March 27th through April 2nd of 2017. If you'd like to get a reading with me, you can now do so in person in Columbia, Maryland. If you're interested, you can drop me a line via my website or via my email. You can send that to mavenunmasked@gmail.com for more information. I will be getting that information up on the website at some point this week. Or if you just like to book an online reading with me via Skype or via unlisted YouTube video or um, via phone, whatever it is, just check out my website. I would be happy to work with you. Have a great week, lovelies.